obubaka bwaffe eri mutabani waffe buli bumu nti Katonda yamutuwanga ekirabo ate naffe ne tumukuzanga ekirabo ne tumusomesa kati ebisigadde ng'okusalawo muntu kigwana abeera naye mu bulamu bwe ekyo aba alina okisalawo. Ekyokubiri kyekintu ky'okubeera nti tumulaze n'emikwano gyaffe, tumulaze n'abantu abakkiriza mu bye tukkiriza, tumulaze nti abantu bangi nnyo abakkiririza mu mitendera gy'atandise okuteekinga gy'obufumbo obutukuvu famire, ate kitwala n'ekifaananyi kibadde nti okumulaga nti omuntu yekka si yakuza omwana, abantu abo bonna babadde awo balina contribution oba nnene oba ntono gye bakola ku bulamu bwe. Abasinga obungi tebasobodde kubeera nga bw'omanyi embeera y'enteekateeka, bano kimukutte alina kyokkola. Singa twayise abantu bonna bandibadde bangi, abantu betukola nabo betubeera nabo. So obubaka buli bumu, noonya omuntu oyo gw'omanyidde ddala nti gw'ogenda okubeera naye obulamu bwe bwonna, mutandike obulamu bwammwe, muzimbe, mugende mu maaso, Mukama ajjabbawo omukisa. Okukyala kiryanga kubuuza. Okubuuza tekuliiko asooka, n'okukyala bwe kutyo. Kati bo bazze ne bakyala balabe omulenzi ono atwala muwala waffe avaawa. Kati bwe basazeewo okujja okukyala, definitely nga tulina okuyita mikwano gyaffe nti owange omutabani wammwe agenda kuwasa omukyala mu ggwanga bwe riti, era abantu abo bajja. Kati yemu ku nsonga eyo. Ekyokubiri, twerabidde nti omwana ow'obuwala n'omwana ow'obulenzi bonna baana. Kati bw'oba ng'osibula mutabani wo ng'agenda kuwasa, era oyita mikwano gyo n'abantu abamumanyi, n'omusiibula bulungi, n'omusibirira entanda, omusibirira entanda. Kati ababingi byayiga era byalaba. Kati naye bw'anaasituka okugenda okukyala eri, era nabo bajja kuaniriza, kubanga kati mutabani wange abantu bawasizaamu be bantu abakola decision nga bw'obawulidde mu ssaawa 8 aba amaze okusalawo ng'akkiriza oba ng'agaanye. Mu ssaawa emu ng'ayogera naawe aba amaze okutegeera oba byeyogera bya njwanjwa oba si bituufu. Wano ewaffe tukyala ne twogereza okusobola alikkiriza, naye bali okusalawo decision yaabwe bwetyo, era okukkiriza nti mulaffe mutwala ogenda omuwase. Kale ki eyaffe tekola eri. Kakati abantu bano okumanya nti omuntu azze n'ewaffe bwazze, this is who we are. This is who we are. Kalabe naye ekifaananyi nti mu luggya mulimu abawala bangi, mulimu abalenzi bangi, mulimu bajjajja bangi, mulimu bamaama bangi, mulimu abantu bangi. Naaba nga tagudde mu cultural shock nti batukyazizza. Nze mbadde mmanyi parents abazadde abazaala omwana ow'obulenzi oba obuwala ne baganda be, that's a family I know. No, wano tulina extended families, wano tulina families ezeeyongerayo, n'ekyalo kyonna kibikaminga part kubanga n'ab'ekyalo kyonna babaddewo wano. So n'olw'ensonga eyo olabira ddala nti kiba kirungi omwana ow'obulenzi bw'awanga awasiza omuwala mu ggwanga eddala, bw'ajja ng'ewaabwe eri teriiyo kubikkulirwa nga ffe kwe tulina wano mu kwanjula, mu kuhinjira, mu kufukanana kutya naaba nga asobola okufuna experience eyo. Bw'afuna experience eyo ajja kusobola bulungi nnyo okuhandolinga ebintu nga azze wano, kubanga abazze kufumbirwa eno bw'abanga omulenzi omuwala yafumbiddwa eri aba kimukakatako naye okuyiga empisa z'abantu bali. Emmere yaabwe bagirya batya, bagirya ku budde ki, relationship ki gy'olina ne bazadde b'omwami wo, baganda b'ogenda bayisa otya. Obufumbo bulema kubanga bambi tuba tetumanyi engeri gye tukwatamu bantu bano be tufunye. Kyekika kyokka abantu bonna balemeddwa obufumbo tebabulemwa kubanga bo babaloga. Tuli mu bufumbo kubanga tumanya ku ngeri gy'okandolingamu muntu ono professional yinza n'okuva mu baganda be. Naye abantu bonna babanga bakulaze nti bakwagala, bakukkirizaamu era bakusanyukidde, era kino kyekifo kye bakuwadde. Sirowooza nti obufumbo buyinza otulema. Kyova olaba nti abantu beekwasa, bw'oba owasawasa omukazi w'eggwanga lyo, wasa omukazi ava mu nsi yo, wasa omukazi gwe mwakula naye ku kyalo, yakutegeera. Nsobola okutegeera omuntu yadde saakula naye. Emikolo egy'okwanjula temusande gitya, ebyokutandika temusande gitya. Ebintu ebisinga obungi ebituleetera okubeera nti abantu batya emikolo egy'okwanjula oba egy'okukyala oba egy'okugenda okweyanjula n'okutandika okuwasa tebasaanidde ku kitya. Kaakati businga obalirira ebirabo ebigabiddwe olwaleero, nze wano wensinziira nti omukolo guteekwa okubeerako okusanyuka, guteekwa okubeerako ebyokulya, guteekwa okubeerako okumanya kalica z'abantu, bambala batya, balya batya, bakola batya, boogera batya. That is number one. Naye ebirabo bw'ogenza okubiraba, mutabani waffe kyawadde muganzi we amuwadde katiketi ka train ke yakozesa ng'agenda okumukyalira, yakatereka era kyekirabo kyamuwadde. Ffe buli bakadde b'omuwala bamuwadde ebimuli, banyina bamuwadde wano ebimuli, banyina ba Robert bamuwadde ebimuli. Ebintu bye bagabye mubaddemu ne chocolate, nze mulabye mu kagundi kali ke badde basitudde, mubaddemu ebirabo ebirala bye batabikudde, naye sirowooza nti bibadde bya ssente nnyingi wano ewaffe kati okwanjula kufuuse ekintu ekitakyategeerekeka. Omuntu atwala fuso ng'ejjudde ebirabo, atwala bw'ati kwegamba neyeewola neyeekutulira ddala. Kakati agenda n'okutuuka okukola embaga nga talina na ssente gyazikola gyagenda zijja. So nze ndowooza nti twawule love, twawule emikolo, twawule n'okusanyuka, twawule n'ebintu n'okutemerera abantu ebintu. Wakati omuvubuka w'ennaku zino oba omutemera ente 14 azijjewa, bw'omutemera n'ogamba njagala kino na kino na kino na kino, agenda bijjawa nga tagenda kubeera na muwalawo. Ezo ssente singa bw'ozibatemera n'ogamba ne muzimpe ne bazikuwa, enkeera ku makya n'ogenda n'obaguliramu ennyumba, n'ogibawangi ekirabo ku mbaga nti mwajja n'okwanjula nabasaba $2,000,000, era $2,000,000 ploti yiiyo, kakati mugende muzimbe. It will make sense. So waffe wano ekigaanidde ddala abantu nti buli kintu tugenda tukiteekamu amaanyi nga kinyanga bwe bufumbo oba ne kibeera nga kyekiteeka okukolebwa. Yes, we've been in marriage now 32 years. We thank God for that. His grace has sustained us. And you could see through even our speech today that we recognize each other's role. Number two, we love our family, we love each other. And, and we've raised our children in the same way, that they will emulate our way of dealing with your marriage, your life. Find someone whom you love, whom the Lord has given so to you, or whom you actually found in your heart, because the Bible says, he who finds a wife. So you need to find somebody. That's one. Number two, our message to them is that everything is possible. We didn't start where we are now. We did not start where we are now. And I'm glad my son today, when he was choosing a gift to give, he kept that train ticket. And that's why he has put in a frame and gave it to his girlfriend as a gift to remind her that I really love you. If I didn't love you, I would not have moved from where I was to go to Denver, which is probably 340 miles on a train. So love is number one. That's why the issue of dowry should be totally disregarded. Gifts, yes. Appreciation, yes. Celebration, yes. But price on demand is not going to work. Because you find out that first of all, the people don't have the money. Right now, if it was the other way around, and it was my daughter being given away, and where she went to school, a white young man had seen her and wants to marry her. And so he comes here and I said, I want 14 cows. He may go and borrow money on a credit card and buy the cows, but when my daughter goes there, every time the bills come, he will be blaming her for having thrown her into a date. So it's a very bad way of starting people's relationships. So my advice would be to parents that let them be reasonable in demanding. And we need to actually exhaust that. By demanding exorbitantly, are you solving a problem of their lack and poverty? Or you are creating more problems for these newlyweds?
Every time she talked about you, it was with such admiration and respect. And even in February, when we went and visited her in Belgium and Amsterdam, and we spent some time together after 2.5 years of not seeing her because of COVID. 2.5 long years. We were sitting in her brother's home, and someone called from Uganda. I don't know exactly, I think it might have been Jackie. And Marlena said, Mom, it's my family call. It's my people call. And she started to get tears in her eyes, and she said, I miss them all so much, and I've only been gone a week. And that is embracing our beloved daughter. So thank you so much, every one of you who have done that. You have given her sincere care and love, and it's been amazing to see all of that. And this is truly a testimony today of his faithfulness and his goodness. We'll tell you just one small thing. When we say the steps of righteous men and women are ordered of God, my mother was a prayer warrior, and I shared this with Jessica this morning. My mother was a prayer warrior, and she sat in her rocking chair and she rocked me as a baby. She was a very wonderful Baptist woman who didn't believe women could do much of anything. And not be described in just a few words. Your name is your destiny, heart's desire, and personality. Robert is a name that suggests you give up what you want so other people can have what they need. Like a sick...
Very long time ago. Very long time ago, before Robert and Marlena was in mother's womb. Because God already knew this destiny. They already knew it. And you think like, how? How the God knows? But then you look, I'm coming from a very small country of Latvia. It's only 1.5 one word, I can do it. Then I meet my absolutely amazing wife. She comes from America, we meet in Moscow, and our journey starts. And we always said we're gonna serve with all our hearts. We're gonna serve with everything that we have to anywhere the world brings. I'm giving you this with all my heart. Because I could not believe or trusted or looked for a better person than you are. And I truly know you're the most amazing person for my heart. And I know you will take wherever she needs to go, and you're going to accomplish it. You can climb any mountaintops together as a couple, as a minister, as a family, as everything you have. Thank you so much, Pastor Robert and Jessica. The deepest appreciation. Because Pastor Robert said when he asked for
Robert, I'm so proud of you. When Robert left for All Roberts University, I was excited that God has favored us this much, and you have gone in at the proper academic requirement. Little did I know that at All Roberts University, we would not get just degrees, we would get the gift of Marlena. She had a very good job in Korea, as Robert had said previously, but she made a decision to journey to Uganda. She crossed oceans and seas at a very risky time. At that time, I was recovering from COVID, so I wasn't able to pick up Marlena. I wasn't able to prepare Marlena's, place of abode, and I was just filled with guilt trips. Then, but I remember thinking to myself, even if I was to go now, my son would be in the best hands. I recovered to meet Marlena, and I was shocked. Robert had told me he was dating somebody, and he said, "Mom, you love her. She's everything you have ever wanted me to marry." I have never seen anyone so domesticated. Marlena was cooking for my whole clan. Uncle Arthur, Uncle Ted would come here weekends. She was doing all the buffets. She was doing Sunday roasts. She was doing Thanksgiving, turkey, cooking for 30 people, 40 people. And I thought to myself, what?
Going to marry, you gave me a great partner of life. Uncle Ted, Uncle Arthur was a page boy on our wedding. So is Silk Curtain. At that time, they were young, and now they are very important people. But I want to thank you, Professor. Thank you for loving me. Because by staying in our family, by supporting our family, by loving our family, you have now seen what we can become. Without your love, probably we will not be where we are today. I thank you for giving me your own daughter. And it's amazing. When I came to marry your daughter, you only asked me for a Bible. And now she has also given her son a Bible. Glory to God. Woman of God is something else. You can see it in the children she has raised. You can see in the husband I am. You can see the ministry we have. You can see
what you see today, people come here, I came here while they were working and I could see she's so stressed. But she has done a fantastic job. Honey, thank you so much. She spent more time with our children. Not only when they were, because 9 months she was holding them from me in her womb. But when they were born, she was there. She has been there. And she could juggle between those who were here, London, the US, and she could spend months making sure that the girls have settled in well. Make sure that Robert has settled in well. And she has paid the price. Oftentimes we men, we are praised when things are okay. But I want to tell you, these are not easy kids to raise. Thank you, man. You have made me proud. You have raised our children. You've loved our children. Not just to love them, but also to make sure that they turn out to be the best that they can. And as you heard Robert was saying, that they were in Los Angeles. She had gone to preach, so she sent a ticket to Robert to come and see her. Prior to that, she had flown into Tulsa, Oklahoma, and things were not going well, but she made sure that Robert gets a better place, better things, and shopping things, and, as everybody else will need. Degrees these days are for 4 years, 5 years, whatever. Earlier years was only 3. At the same time, still taking care of me, taking care of ministry, taking care of so many people that she does. So, Pastor Jessica, I want to thank you. I want to thank you. We are here today because of her. God has gifted her with everything I ever wanted. If my mom was here, he would say exactly what you have said about Marlena. Thank you for loving us. We are somewhere today, I know because of God, because of the Holy Spirit, but mostly because of you. She has faith to believe for the impossible. When we couldn't have children for 5 years, she didn't give up. And when you were young, you just come out of campus and you got married. And you were in a ministry where they believe in miracles. And others, you are praying for them, others get a miracle, but there's no miracle in your house. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years. But she couldn't give up. At that time, intensely, we were traveling around the world. What would have been our firstborn was a miscarriage. That threw us back again. But we decided to go. And this is really amazing because the other things I will talk about them on Robert's wedding and Marlena's wedding. But let me just be brief with this. God gave me something more than 50%. He gave me more than 3/4. He gave me 99.99. All I do, I have only 0.5 or 0.1. Thank you for being there. I'm so grateful. And she has worked for this tirelessly. She has gone out doing everything. All I do is to grab a microphone like today. Do you imagine she even sought out to get us these materials for our councils? Thinking about my clothes. Where do you find such a woman? Point number 2. I want to thank the parents of Marlena. so much. Thank you so much for trusting us with your daughter. I remember that Christmas morning when you were talking with Robert.